Welcome to another deep dive where we take, well, sometimes a stack of your sources, but today it's one really dense source, and we try to pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge. Our mission today, show you just how much useful info you can actually get from something as, well, seemingly simple as an online product listing.
Yeah, it's so easy to just scroll past these pages, isn't it? You glance at the picture, the price, but when you really dig in, you start finding these surprising facts and insights. It helps you understand not just what the product is, but maybe why it's made that way and what that means for you as a consumer. You might have some real aha moments.
Definitely. So today we're jumping headfirst into smartphone protection. Specifically, we're looking at an Amazon listing for the Ailun 3-pack screen protector for iPhone 16 6.1-inch. Plus 3-pack camera lens protector. Let's unpack this thing. So, okay, first look, it's a screen protector. Big deal, right? But this one Amazon page, it feels like it's got a lot packed in there. What are we actually getting with this Ailun product? Is there anything that kind of makes it stand out right away?
Well, what's immediately striking, I think, is how complete the bundle is. You're not just getting one screen protector, you're getting 3 of them, and 3 camera lens protectors, plus that installation frame they mention. This tells you something straight away about their approach. It's like they're thinking about complete protection, maybe longevity for the customer, too. You've got spares.
Right, spares are good. And then there are the technical specs. It says tempered glass, 9H hardness, that 9H thing. We see that number thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
What does it actually mean for protecting my phone screen day to day? How tough is 9H?
That's a really good question because, yeah, it can sound like just marketing speak. But 9H hardness, it's actually a specific rating on the Mohs scale. That's a scale minerals scientists use for scratch resistance. So 9H puts it way up there. It means it's incredibly resistant to scratches, like comparable to sapphire. Things like your keys in your pocket, coins, maybe sliding it across a table. It should resist scratches from that kind of stuff.
Okay, so pretty tough then.
Exactly. And the source also points out it's ultra thin, only 0.33 millimeters. That's important, too, because you want that protection, but you don't want it to mess with your phone's touch sensitivity, you know? You want it to feel like the original screen as much as possible. Seamless is the word they use, I think.
Yeah, responsiveness is key.
Yeah.
And okay, this one is specifically for the iPhone 16, the 6.1-inch model. But the listing is pretty careful to list other compatible phones too, right? Like iPhone 12 up to the 16 Pro Max. And just as importantly, it tells you which ones it's not for, like the 16E or the bigger Plus models. That seems small, but it saves you guesswork, which is always helpful.
Absolutely. Clarity on compatibility is huge. Avoids returns, avoids frustration.
Okay, so we've got the basics covered. But the fun part of these deep dives is finding those unexpected details, the aha moments you mentioned. And this listing, it has a pretty wild one. How did you, as a buyer, really know if that tempered glass protector is actually glass? I mean, couldn't it just be fancy plastic?
Right. That's a fair bit of skepticism. And what's kind of amazing here is the source, the listing itself, gives you a way to test it, a really DIY way. It explains that most plastics melt at relatively low temperatures, maybe 160 to 210 Celsius. Glass, on the other hand, needs way higher temps, over 1400 degrees Celsius. So, get this, they suggest using a lighter flame on it briefly.
Wait, a lighter? Seriously? They suggest that on the product page?
Yeah. It's pretty bold, isn't it? You definitely don't expect to see that. It's a clear differentiator. They're basically saying, go ahead, test our claim, we're confident. It shows real confidence in their material.
Oh, okay. That's definitely an aha moment.
Yeah.
Bold move. All right, moving from material science to a more common frustration, installation. I remember trying to put my first screen protector on, bubbles everywhere, dust trapped underneath. It was a nightmare. So when this listing claims easiest installation, my skeptical radar goes off again. What are they actually offering to back that claim up?
Well, connecting this back to the user experience, it seems like they've really thought about it. They mention having an installation video tutorial, which is pretty standard now. But crucially, they also include that physical installation frame. That's designed to help you line it up perfectly. And they give you a whole cleaning kit guide, stickers, alcohol pads, a microfiber cloth, a dust absorber sticker.
The whole works.
Exactly. They're tackling all those common pain points, head on the alignment, the dust, the bubbles. It shows they're thinking about the whole process for the user, not just selling the item and walking away. It adds real value.
Makes sense. And what about the camera lens protector? It's not just a piece of glass sitting on top, is it? They mentioned a night shooting function. What's that all about? Is it just marketing again?
It sounds like it, but there seems to be some actual optical tech involved here. When they talk about seamless integration and augmented reality, they're hinting at something more sophisticated. It sounds like the lens protector is designed not to interfere with photo quality, especially at night when you might use the flash. You know how sometimes protectors cause glare or weird artifacts with
Oh
flash?
yeah, definitely seen that.
Right. So this one claims it maintains the original photo and video quality, even with the flash, without needing a separate cutout for the flash. That suggests some clever engineering to handle light properly. It's going beyond just physical scratch protection. It's considering the phone's actual camera functions.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, good specs, thoughtful installation, even some advanced optics maybe. But the real proof is always what actual users say, right? And this Ailun protector, it has a 4.5 out of 5 stars average from over 360,000 global ratings. That's a ton of reviews. Plus, it's Amazon's choice and sold 10K plus in the past month. What does that sheer volume, that high rating, tell you about its place in the market?
Oh, it tells you a lot. That kind of volume and high rating signals massive market acceptance and trust. It's not just popular. It suggests it's hitting a real sweet spot for consumers. For a product that, as we saw, only became available recently, that's incredibly fast market penetration and suggests they really nailed the product market fit. And the source even gives us that AI-generated summary of reviews, which is handy.
Right. The summary highlights positives like quality, ease of installation, screen protection, value, fit.
Exactly. And then you see those little customer quotes sprinkled in, like, good product, just take care to center the screen, or great value, quality product. Those specific comments give you a feel for the general consensus. It seems overwhelmingly positive.
But like you said, no product is perfect. Let's look at the other side. The reviews also mention some mixed or negative points, particularly around bubble size. Okay, maybe installation isn't perfect for everyone, but also crack resistance. Now, crack resistance, that sounds bad. If a screen protector cracks easily, isn't that a failure?
This is where you have to dig into the meaning behind the feedback. It raises that crucial question. What's a screen protector supposed to do? And if you read reviews like the one from Erica F. mentioned in the source, she actually explains it really well. The tempered glass protector is designed to absorb impact and crack so that your phone screen doesn't. It sacrifices itself.
Oh, right. So it takes the hit.
Exactly. So when some users complain it breaks easily, other users, like Erica, might see that same event as proof it worked. It protected my phone, as she put it. So the cracking, in many cases, isn't a flaw. It's the product functioning exactly as intended. It's a feature in a way. You just replace the cheap protector, not the expensive phone screen.
That makes so much sense. The negative feedback is actually pointing to it doing its job. That's a fantastic nuance. And we see other stories too, right? Some people saying no bubbles, perfect fit, like that Hans reviewer who was picky but had no issues. Then there's Joseph, who gave a really detailed breakdown. Screen glass held up well, but he found the camera protector broke more easily from minor drops.
Yeah, that variety is gold. Joseph's comment is interesting. It might suggest the smaller camera lens protector, maybe because of its size or placement, is just inherently a bit more fragile than the main screen piece, or maybe people handle their phones in ways that put the camera area at more risk. It gives you that real-world texture.
Definitely. Okay, stepping back from the user reviews, let's look at market placement. The source says this Ailun protector is ranked #1 in cell phones and accessories and #1 in cell phone screen protectors on Amazon. What does being #1 in both those categories tell us?
It tells us it's not just a niche leader, it's a dominant force.
Yeah.
#1 in the specific category screen protectors makes sense given the reviews, but #1 in the super broad category cell phones and accessories, that's huge. It suggests incredible sales volume and widespread appeal. It's likely outselling cases, chargers, all sorts of things. It means Ailun isn't just competing here, they're basically setting the standard right now.
Wow. And the page also shows those similar items. Other brands like UWC, Amfilm, Unbreakable, Tari, Zag. Seeing those competitors side by side, what does that comparison reveal about Ailun's strategy or edge?
It really highlights the competitive landscape. You can quickly see that many competitors offer similar specs like that 9H hardness, but Ailun seems to be winning on the bundle, getting both screen and lens protectors together and likely on price point. That combination directly supports those value for money comments we saw in the reviews. Seeing the competitors helps you understand why Ailun might be #1. It's offering a very compelling package deal, and knowing it's made by Ailun in China and only launched in July 2024, that rapid rise to #1 is even more impressive. Strong launch.